Hey guys, Caller here, bringing you another English commentary from the present-day world of StarCraft, and I'm bringing you the games of the Ongamenet Dual Tournament Group A, which will lead to the Ever OSL 2008 of this season. And the game actually starts about 2.5 minutes after this, because I wanted to show you some new features and just show you the opening cast and talk about my predictions. So if you want to skip it, you can skip this area and get to the game. But anyway, the first game here is going to be between Jaedong and Casey. We just saw a picture of Jaedong there. And so I've been doing so much casting recently that I had a dream about StarCraft last night. I was with a bunch of Terran Marines fighting Zealots in this Terran spacecraft, this really large facility. I think it was like a battle cruiser. Anyway, and I was forced out of the battle cruiser, and I landed on Aiur. And by the way, this is a new map that they're going to play on Hwarangdo, which I'll go into next. But anyway, I fell into Aiur. I was like forced to jettison out, and I was on Aiur, and then I saw Tassadar in his giant carrier Ganthrosaur crashing into the Overmind, and I realized I was fighting the wrong side as the Zerglings were all killed on Aiur or something. The Overmind was killed. Yeah, so that was a cool dream, and I needed to tell you that because I need therapy now. Alright, so these are the casters for the OSL, and like I said, Hwarangdo is a new map. It's an interesting map that I think actually does not favor Zerg at all. It is a two-player map, and you start off on a very large main base with a ramp leading to natural expansion that only has minerals, has no gas in it. And I think that definitely doesn't benefit Zerg in a Zerg versus Terran matchup. There's also a lot of ridges in the game, and the central part of the map is a large ridge, and there's a lot of places where tanks can shell. And I'm saying this because Jaedong, against almost anyone in almost any situation, will be considered a huge favorite. He is ranked #1 in the Kespa rankings. He's won the last MSL and 2 seasons ago the OSL. He's just an absolute monster. By I think the best Zerg around that nowadays. Actually, he is the best Zerg. I think pretty much says so. But Casey, on the other hand, is quite a good Terran player. He's well known for pulling this multi-nuke attack off of some hapless Zerg player a while ago in the Ongamenet Star Challenge. This was the game I was talking about. It was kind of a jokes game where he basically demolished a Zerg with 4 nukes. But Casey here on the right, and surprisingly, to my surprise, he's actually 3-0 against Jaedong specifically. So I would actually not call either side favorites. Casey is quite a good player by himself, and even though he's only ranked 75th on Kespa, he actually won against Choja Ace, a Zerg player. He won the OSL 2 years ago in 2006. So both sides are really just quite strong players. I'm definitely looking forward to this matchup, and the game has begun. Okay, so first map is Hwarangdo. Completely new map to both to every season, to every league. And here we have Jaedong spawning in brown at the 5, and we have Casey spawning in teal at the 11 o'clock position. And this being a 2-player map, we could be seeing some kind of rush or some kind of cheese from either player, because they will know their starting positions. The central ridge in this area is actually quite interesting also. There's a lot of exits and entrances to it, so I think that does give some chance for the Zerg to flank. And looks like Casey is actually sending an SCV out quite early here. I think that's way before he needed to build a supply depot, so I think he's going to be going for something quite interesting here. Perhaps some cheese, or I don't know what else could happen here. Yeah, I'm definitely guessing it's cheese, because that was his 6th SCV, I believe, or his 5th SCV. And I'm definitely looking forward to this. And that's what I love about these new games, by the way. I haven't seen any of these games. I don't know any of the results. It's not like when I'm casting the old games, and unfortunately, I do know the overall results. I have no idea what the results are here, and I hope to keep it that way, so please don't spoil me. And wow, this guy with the sunglasses, or whatever, he's looking for a solar eclipse, I think, because there's a lot of slits in them. Yeah, so first SCV here, still just hanging around here on the south of the map, and it looks like a supply depot being built in the base, so we'll see a proxy barracks here from Casey, I believe, and it looks like a proxy barracks is being made for Casey, and he's smartly put it in the away from the most likely route that the Overlord will take. And actually, Jaedong is not moving his Overlord directly across the map diagonally as you would expect to. Perhaps he's also trying to sense for some kind of proxy barracks, because if you notice the Overlord here, it's moving on the minimap, not directly diagonal like you would expect him to. And Jaedong now, I think he's gone for a 12 hatchery build here, building his natural expansion, and he's going to be in huge trouble, I think, against this proxy barracks rush, because it's right next to where his natural is. It seems like Casey definitely has figured a good spot for this, and I think Jaedong's macro heavy style actually really is not good against an early rush. I mean, I'm sure he's able to take it, but he usually never rushes early on in the game. And he usually just builds a couple of Zerglings early on, just one or two, well, 2 or 4, and just chases away a scouting worker. And just techs really quickly. But now he's going to get a scout, and very smartly he's used a drone to scout into Casey's base. Casey unable to block the ramp, and now he's going to see that Casey's definitely missing a barracks in his base, so he's going to know definitely that something's wrong here, something seriously wrong here, because he's going to know that there's a proxy barracks somewhere in the map. And it looks like a factory going for Casey too inside of his base, so but that's really a smart idea by Casey. He's building a factory so he can get some units to protect himself even if this rush fails, so he can get some vultures to protect himself or whatnot. Now these Marines are out. Now Jaedong's pulling out his workers here. He's going to have to move all of his drones here to stop this bunker rush. Bunker being built on the hatchery right now, and actually Jaedong's in huge trouble this early in the game here. 2 minutes into the game, Jaedong's in huge trouble. The drones really need to take out the SCV here, but they can't because the Marines are going to kill them all if they do. And it looks like they're just directly attacking the Marines. That's actually another good idea here. Casey needs to move that Marine into the bunker. What are you doing, Casey? Stop just killing drones. Well, actually, he's doing really good micro there. Managed to kill 4 drones there with losing just 1 Marine. It looks like this last Marine is going to get taken out. So 1 Marine in the bunker versus whatever Zerglings that Jaedong can muster right now. And Casey, I think, is going to put Jaedong in a world of hurt right now. But Casey not building any more Marines, surprisingly. That was really weird. I'm not sure what Casey did there. I guess he just decided to go for vultures in his base now. But his bunkers definitely was just allowed to die there. I guess he realized he couldn't stop the Zerglings from killing it. But I'm surprised that he didn't try harder. That he didn't build any more Marines. But I guess that he just decided not to. So looks like the rush has technically been stopped, but I wouldn't say it's a failure because it killed 5 drones, and that's definitely going to hurt the Zerg economy early on. On the other hand, well, actually, yeah, on the other hand, yeah, a sunken colony is being made in the front of the base here, and Jaedong was really smart to bring that drone scout there, otherwise he could have been wiped out by the early rush. Now he's going to know what's coming. He's going to know that at least 1 vulture is coming, so smartly putting up that sunken colony, and looks like the vulture is